Okay, welcome back. Last time we went back for the CTR tokens in the in the blue and yellow tracks, and today we're going to start up with the Relic races.
Get the lowest time you can by racing fast and breaking time crates. Each time crate you break will freeze the clock. If you achieve a low enough time, you will be awarded a relic.
Okay, so just like in the platformers, there are 3 levels of relics: Sapphire, Gold, and Platinum. I'll be totally honest, as long as I get the Sapphire, I'm totally okay with it. Because, I'll be honest, I don't have the patience to sit and grind this out to get all the Platinums. Fortunately for me, I know in the remake there wasn't an achievement that required getting all the Platinum relics, because, I would probably still be there trying to get it, so to be totally honest. But basically, it is just, you do your normal 3 laps in as fast a time as you can, and also every box you hit will stop the timer for 1, 2, or 3 seconds, as indicated by the numbers on the boxes. So as you can see, we are coming up at the end of lap 1, and we've basically elapsed pretty much 11 seconds on the clock. And also, you do get a special bonus, I think, if you beat the level if you finish the track having hit every single box. So, maybe I will be able to show that. I'll probably have to, go out of my way for that, but you know what? It's the first track. So I'm not too worried about it. And also, I should probably note, I'm not counting the relic races for if I have to redo one. I'm not counting the relic races for if I have to redo one, I have to restart the entire game. Because honestly, that could just drag this game out for an extremely long time. And I don't really want to have to do that, and I don't think anyone would have to. I don't think anyone else would want to have to watch that, so, yeah, I'm just going to play the game out normally. However, I am going to actually slow myself down here quite a bit to get those and fall off the track for good measure. But you know what? It's fine, because I'm going to hit all the boxes on this track and just see what the bonus is, because I'll be honest, in the past, I have very rarely hit all the boxes on a track, so realistically, this is probably going to be news to me. I think it takes like 10 seconds off your time or something, but we'll see. So that's all boxes, and what does it do? We got perfect, so that does take 10 seconds off. And it doesn't change anything, we still get the gold, but hey. That is a decent start, and I'm not going to go for perfects on all of these, because otherwise I would be here for a very, very long time. But with that, let's just take our first relic and go. So now I'm going to head on over to Ruse Tubes, then Mystery Caves, then Sewer Speedway. I'll just do all these in area order for my own convenience. And I can just skip all these, because, you've seen the animation plenty of times by now, and also it's basically a Crash is just there by himself one, so, off we go to track number 2, which hopefully should be even easier, because because on this one there isn't any complex platforming or anything to really slow me down, unless I crash into one of those mushrooms or something, which I know me, it could happen, who knows. Okay, so, there are 32 again on this track, with an estimated time of 1 minute 15, and I missed my turbo at the start, which is uncharacteristic, but hey, not like it's going to make all that much difference. Okay, I say uncharacteristic, but at the same time, I did let the AI have a head start for a good few of the races in the main game, so I just kind of didn't take them, so I guess it's less uncharacteristic, I suppose, I don't know. Either way, I always like that kind of box formation there, I don't know why. Now, also, if you want to hit all the boxes, you either have to go out of your way to be inconvenient, or just avoid the shortcut, which, I guess it's a kind of good little risk-reward system, I suppose. I don't know if it's actually what I would classify as risk-reward, but, and, to be totally honest, I'm pretty sure that shortcut saves at least 1 second, so it's probably not worth it's probably not worth avoiding the shortcut for it, but hey, you know what, let's just go for it. I'll do the shortcut on the last lap, and to be totally honest, I'm probably gonna see, well, that was bad, I completely missed that. And since I've already used most of the boxes, I'm gonna guess I'll probably finish this lap at, I don't know, probably like 58 seconds. Probably like 58 seconds to a minute would be my guess. Although, again, this is just a complete guess, because, well, who knows? Because I think everyone that's left is just 1 second. And 1, 2, 3, 58 seconds, 10 out of 10, 58.21. And that is another gold, I'll take that. So, with that, off we go on to track number 3, which will be Mystery Caves. Honestly, if any of the tracks in this first area is going to cause me an issue, it will be Mystery Caves. Because, I'll be honest, of the 4 in this area, it's probably the one I'm the least confident in my ability on. However, I don't think it'll make all that much difference, because, you know, I think the Sapphire times are generous enough that if you just go super fast, like, I think the Sapphire times are generous enough that if you just go really fast, even if you miss most of the boxes, you can still beat them. Like, I think on Polar Pass, if you don't hit any boxes, you can still do it in time. I mean, it's very close. It is a slim margin, and you have to go incredibly fast. But honestly, if I recall correctly, most of the boxes, like, a lot of the boxes are on the path that you would be taking if you're going super fast. So realistically, you will hit them regardless. Also, at this time we have 40. I don't remember which track has the most boxes. I want to say one of them has like 82 or something. Like, I want to say Tiny Arena has a lot. Like, Tiny Arena probably has a lot. Higher Skyway probably has like 40 or 50. Oxide Station might have a ton. But to be totally honest, I do not remember off the top of my head. Although, to be totally honest, as long as I get... Like, I know I said I'm not that bothered about what kind of relics I get. I want to get at least 1 platinum. Like, as long as I make 1 platinum for the game, I'll be okay. Like, I think, yeah, I'll take 1 platinum. Because, realistically, I'll be honest, on my original save, when I played this as a kid, I don't think I ever saw a platinum relic. Like, I saw platinum times because I got a few golds, but I remember I always struggled with the relic races. And evidently, I'm still kind of struggling to get those turtle jumps correct. I mean, to be fair, if nothing else, I'm consistent. Because in the platformers, I also struggled to apparently consistently get the turtle jumps down. So, you know what? If nothing else, I'm getting a level of consistency out of it. 1, 2, there we go. There's some turtle jumps. Now let's go slightly out. I missed that, but whatever, it'll be okay. Another turtle jump there. We have a minute left to get the Sapphire, and 9 boxes left. That'll go back up in time. I think I skipped a box or 2, but that'll be okay, because we did take that little shortcut, which honestly, I didn't do it perfectly, so I may have actually lost a little bit of time on that. 3 seconds is always a nice time stop to have. And now we can just keep on going, and realistically, I could hit no more boxes for the rest of this track, and I would still get my time done. So, yeah, pretty much, we are in the clear for Mystery Caves. And while I'm here, I might as well just try to hit all the remaining boxes that I see. I think there's only 1 left. Actually, there might be 2. Like, I may not have missed any. Yeah, well, okay, so we get the perfect run there, and we take 10 seconds off, and we had the platinum time regardless. What was I worried about? Like, genuinely, what was I worried about? That was a perfect run. Obviously, that isn't going to be world's fastest run. There will be people who will blaze through this track so much faster than I will. But honestly, I'm very happy and pleased with that. Like, I am very happy with that result. And now we can move on to track number 4, which will be the Sewer Speedway, which will also be the last thing we have to do for now in Sanity Beach. because it's also going to be the second last thing we have to do here, just period. Because I will be coming back for the purple thing at the end. Not at the end of this episode, but at the end in general. So, off we go to the sewer speedway for what should be the second last time. Okay, so, I don't know what time is for this one. 65. That's a lot of boxes. That is a lot of boxes. And also, I'm going to be taking some alternate routes that I don't normally take. Mostly because, you know, you kind of need to get all the boxes here. I'll be honest, I am not going to get all the boxes here, because they require going on some, a bit weird pathing. But you know what? Let's just see how many we get. Also, there's so many things to slow the timer here. I genuinely adore it. I know. It's one of those things where I'm simultaneously feeling like I'm going incredibly fast because the timer is just not progressing at all. But I'm also feeling like I'm going a lot slower because just like I'm not going as fast around places. And yes, I did just jump over like all of those boxes. So that's not great for me. However, we are at 8 seconds, 1 lap in. I think this might actually be the only track in the game. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the platinum time for this track is actually in the negatives. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's 1 or 2 tracks where you can end up in the negatives. Because if you do this, if you run Sewer Speedway perfectly, I'm pretty sure you can actually make it so your timer goes into like -5 or something. Which, obviously, we aren't going to be managing, but hey, that is a cool little fun detail. And hopefully I can at least make the big jump. Also, I need to not jump there, because I've missed that 3-second box for both laps so far, and I would like to, you know, hit the big box. But yeah, basically, the Sapphire time being 1:33, I think Gold is like a minute dead, and then I think Platinum is something insane. And I missed that jump. This might suddenly start looking pretty bad, because I missed the window jump, which is like where pretty much all of the remaining boxes are. Because that little bridge connects to another room that has a whole bunch of boxes in it. So I'll still get obviously I will still manage to get a relic. It just won't be the one that I think I could earn. So let's just keep going and see what we get. Honestly, this is probably barely enough for the Sapphire. Yeah, that honestly was kind of dire. That went from going so well to so badly very quickly. But hey, can't really complain, because we do get the relic, and I'm not all that bothered about getting all platinums or all golds. So, let's keep going. Let's keep going as we head back to the Lost Ruins. I'm going to go through Glacier Park to get there. And then, after that, I'll do the 4 races there, and then I'll end off today's episode. But then, after that, we have Glacier Park and Citadel City in the next episode. Then after that, we are very close to the end. I say very close to the end. I think after this one there should be 4 more episodes, I want to say. I might be wrong, I might have miscounted that. But I think there should be 4 episodes left after this one. In total, I think this should come to 11. So this should be episode 7, so there should be 4 episodes left. 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Okay, so off we go, 10 to 10. I will just say, I do always just enjoy power sliding around places here, and apparently hitting a wall and getting stuck for a couple of seconds, but hey, that's gaming, you know? Okay, so I'm going to start with Dingo Canyon, and I'll just work my way around backwards, I suppose. So I'll start with Dingo Canyon, then go to Papu's Pyramid, Cocoa Park, then Tiger Temple, then loop back around into the entrance to Glacier Park. Okay, so, Dingo Canyon. I am honestly not very confident about this one, but hey, well, you saw what happened with every other track I haven't been too confident about so far, so let's hopefully keep that run of luck up. To be totally honest, my main worry with this track has always been this little water section. I always lose so much time and speed on it. And also, that was, Not exactly the best run for it, but hey, can't really complain. Let's avoid that skull, but hit the 2-second box. Now, there's a 3-second box on the edge of that corner there. So let's hopefully grab that next lap. However, we've nearly hit half the boxes on lap 1. So, honestly, from here on out, I could probably just drive normally without hitting any of the other boxes, and probably still get at least the Sapphire. But obviously, I do want to try. I do want to try to get a higher grade, because it would be kind of nice, and I just completely missed that box. But hey, that'll be fine. That is a bit less fine, but you know what? That'll be okay. As long as I just kind of straighten up on here, I can get that. And that should, you know, knock out 3 more seconds. And realistically, if I'm given the choice of a 1-second box or a 3-second box, I'm always going to choose for 3, because realistically, well, why would I not? It stops the timer for 3 whole seconds. And there are 5 boxes left, and they're all on this last section, of course. Well, there's this one coming out of the water, so let's grab that. I'm not going to get a perfect run here. Actually, you know what? Just because I can. Let's do it, just because we can. Is it practical? Absolutely not. Was it at least worth doing? Probably not, but hey, I've done it now, so, wait, where was the last box? Oh, there it is. I had a moment thinking, did I just stop to get all those boxes when I'd already missed one further back around? But with that, we now take 10 seconds off, and is it good enough for the platinum? Probably not, to be totally honest. No, but close enough. And hey, that is, what, 3 perfect runs? 3 perfect runs out of 5 I'm not going to complain about, to be totally honest, because, well, I'm pretty happy with that. So that is relic number 5. That is 5 out of 18. Because there are 2 more tracks that you will unlock in the Gemstone Valley, but we'll get to those when we get to those.
Great.
Okay, so over here for relic number 6 on Papu's Pyramid, which doesn't require me to do the big jump, which is kind of nice, to be totally honest, because I'll be honest, I am not very confident in making that jump. Like, I'm not the most confident in making that jump because I consistently miss it. Like, I can land it, but I also miss it just as much as I don't, so, it's kind of a 50-50 for me. Now the question is, can I drift this? I probably can't. 2, 3. Actually, I might manage it. No, I hit the wall. I just clipped the wall, okay. Oh, also, there are a few there. Also, 10 out of 10, thank you, plant, for not eating me there. And I missed that jump. No, apparently that worked, okay. And that threw me off the course. I did not course correct that in time, so we do lose a bit of time there. Also, I might as well show this at least once. You know, I lose like 6... You know, sometimes you get invincibility frames when you come out and getting hit by something. I suppose I erroneously thought I was going to get some invincibility frames there. So, yeah, that has probably ruined any chance I had at getting a good grade on this one, but you know what? Let's just see how we do. I mean, if nothing else, I know that I'm not going to, if nothing else, I know that I'm probably not going to miss out on one. Also, I will do this now, because if you jump down there, that is 12 seconds. Like, it's a little bit tougher to course corrected, but that is 12 seconds for free. But yeah, you are kind of, for this track, they do want you to kind of put yourself in harm's way by, you know, going maybe just a little bit too close to the plants, because obviously the plants will eat you if they get the chance. And that is fantastic, because now we are pretty much in the clear. And that is another 7 seconds, that's another 10 seconds, another 11 seconds, and we have 8 boxes left. I probably won't hit all of them on this lap, but hey, you know what, if nothing else, man, I really messed that up. I probably won't hit them all on this lap, but you know what, let's see if we can. I probably won't manage it, to be totally honest, because a couple of them are a little bit out of the way, and I'll be honest, I'm not the most confident in my ability to hit all of these, especially because I don't actually know where they all are, and I missed one there, so you know what, let's just go for it. Like, I have 40 seconds, I can make this... It helps if I don't just hit that wall immediately. So you know what, let's just drift, grab that. Apparently there was one more box somewhere that I missed and didn't see. Oh, it must be down here, okay. Yeah, so we missed one box, and it was that one on those kind of little stairs, and I completely ruined the entire run for it, but hey, can't really complain, we still grabbed the relic. To be honest, there's something to be said about the fact that I was somewhat confident about that course, and then I ended... I've been somewhat confident about 2 courses, and they've been the 2 I've gotten the sapphires on. I hope this doesn't become a I hope this doesn't get a degree of consistency, because if it does, I'm going to start getting a bit irritated at myself. But hey, that is relic number 6. Now is drift on down here towards Cocoa Park, and hope, well, this is going to be... Obviously, this is going to be the second last time we see most of the courses. However, when we're finally done with Cocoa Park, that's always going to be a good thing, because Cocoa Park is... It's just boring. It's just not a very fun track to play on. It's a nice, basic track, but it's not exactly an interesting or fun one to play. Which is honestly the which realistically is the biggest crime which realistically is kind of the biggest crime a track in a kart racer can make. It's just like, cool, is the track fun? No, it's kind of boring. It's like, oh, well, like, I don't know, it doesn't even feel like a distinctly Coco track. Like, if it didn't occasionally have a face on things, I think it would be a bit boring. I mean, to be fair, they definitely remedied this in the remake, because there's like a giant statue of her and everything. To be fair, the remake just adds a whole lot of details, else to make, just to kind of make each track feel a lot more kind of alive. Also, I am completely messing this up, and I'll still get a sapphire at least, so I'm not too worried. I'm not worried, but I am a little bit disappointed in myself on this run so far, because honestly, I've been going so slowly, and I missed that 2-second one, so I just slowed myself down even further. And, yeah, this is not going amazingly, but you know what? I think a mediocre performance is totally understandable and acceptable, if not encouraged, for what is probably the worst track in the game. And I hit that wall, fantastic. I guess that was the game getting a degree of revenge for me just calling this the worst track in the game, but at the same time, I don't think many people would really argue with me for it being the worst. Like, it's just kind of nothing. It's a nothing track, which is worse than being a bad track. Like, that's always been my personal take on it. Either way, we are now done with Cocoa Park, and we got the gold. Obviously, we didn't get a perfect run by any means, but hey, I will take the gold. Okay, so we have one left for today, which is the Tiger Temple, which is Purah's track. I do quite like how Coco and Purah, since they're like paired together and crash-free, I quite like how their tracks are in the same area. That's a fun little detail. Obviously, Crash's track... Actually, now I'm thinking about it, Crash's track is the only, like, player character track in the first area. Okay, so now let's apparently fail at power sliding our way down there. And now we just hop down here, drift our way around, and apparently hit that wall. There is a thing in the remake that is actually here, because you can find some golden eggs throughout the world, and if you get all of them, you can go there and it unlocks another character. Or something, if I recall correctly. I think it unlocks like a golden chicken or something. Or maybe it was the king chicken. Like, that's an interesting little one. Okay, so now it is time for Tiger Temple. So let's just hopefully blaze through us. 120? Okay, I'm suddenly a little bit concerned about this one. But you know what? I'll see what I can do. I will hopefully manage, because honestly, this one could be a little bit stressful for me. I'm going to take the shortcut route lap 1, which honestly, I missed one. That isn't great for me, but you know what? Honestly, what am I worried about? I'm at 10 seconds at the end of the first lap. I'm not getting hit by the fire. So, there is 3 seconds there, 2 seconds there. I will say, I don't like how well, there goes any hope of a perfect run without, you know, okay, yeah, that's... You know what? I'm suddenly a bit more worried. I mean, I think I have enough time, but I am suddenly a little bit more worried than I was about 10 seconds ago. On the plus side, though, I do have that 2-second box ready for the next and final lap. And I missed that jump, so let's just drift around here, grab all of these if we can. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Okay, yeah, it won't take me 50 seconds to get around the course one more time. Okay, so if nothing else, I have the guaranteed Sapphire. So, yeah, I'm pretty okay now. I admittedly was a little bit worried there, and genuinely a bit concerned, because honestly, I have messed up this track really badly. But hey, which is honestly kind of a surprise, because with the 2 races I did on it, I kind of just breezed through. Like, the actual race for the trophy and then the CTR challenge, I didn't really have much trouble or issue at all. Let's grab that 3-second one just because we can. And I guess I'll just go out my way for, I guess, 9 more seconds. And there's one more one. And I believe that is the final box on the track. So now, let's just make our way to the finish line. And that is sub 1 minute, which is good enough for the gold. But hey, we win. Let's go. So I'll call that a good win. Big fan of winning. So I think we have 8 now. I think we have 8 relics, 6 golds, and 2 sapphires. So I'll call that a good, successful first episode for relics. And now I can go and end off today's episode here. Next time, we'll be going back through the remaining 8 courses to get their relics. So that will be Glacier Park and Citadel City. But for now, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for more Crash Team Racing, where we get the rest of the relics. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.